shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of frickin' idiots.
All right, this hour brought to you by JRR's Rock the Bank. $1,000 cash giveaways. Those will resume right around 9:05 with your first keyword of the day.
Add your name to that list, dude. You have Stephen from Longwood, Daniel from Bartow, Candace and Franklin, both from Melbourne. We have a Lake Wales winner. Dude, I think we're almost up to 8 winners right now. Alicia, or Alicia, however you pronounce it. I think it's Alicia from Umatilla. She just won on a Chumley show the other night. All you do, you get the keywords 5 after the hour, starting at 9:05, and enter them at the website.
WJR.com. There'll be the Rock the Bank contest box that appears each hour. There's a little space for you to type the keyword in. We've talked about, and it's well known that people who live in New York City, born and raised in New York City, kind of just
rough around the edges.
Well, no, it's really hard to shock them with pretty much anything, and they'll just carry on. But something did happen yesterday that actually caught a lot of their attention during the morning commute. It would be the newborn baby girl found wrapped up on the stairs to the entrance to the 34th Street subway station. Just there on the steps, newborn.
I mean, I know some would think, well, at least you're putting it somewhere where people will find it, but you could just bring the baby to a fire station.
It's the miracle on 34th Street that this infant was found and, taken into custody and brought to the hospital where it is said to be in stable condition.
Okay, now it's in stable condition. Hopefully it gets a home where somebody goes, you know what, we have the miracle baby, and somebody adopts it from a great background in their family, tons of money, and just spoils this kid because they dodged a bullet.
You said it, though, man. With the options, the legal options, if you get into the situation where you've brought this baby into the world and you I don't have the means to care for.
Go to the fire department.
Right. Hey, there's a few of them around New York City. I'm fairly certain of that.
Yeah. I don't get it. Or you could look for families that are adopting. Well, that would take too much time, if you have a drug habit or if you have... Right. That's the other problem that really stinks is then the baby a lot of times is from, somebody that had substance issues, and then you have a baby that's a little twisted. Well, good luck to the baby. Hopefully it is a miracle. It already is so far. Let's keep the miracle rolling.
Let's bring you back closer to home here in Florida.
Florida man, Florida man, Florida man. Got to be a Florida man. He's got to be a Florida man.
Interlachen, represent, baby. I think this is your debut in the Florida man category.
Which is amazing to me. I'm sure there's been other Florida man activity there. As you mentioned earlier, our own Mike the Bulldog Bianchi is their
finest product that we're aware of.
One of them. I think they have a statue, just like they do of the shot doctor in Winter Park at Showalter Field. So he says.
Well, say hello to this character in our latest Florida man, 61-year-old Minor Catledge. Minor lives in Interlachen, and he believes that the public walking path that goes by his house is on his property, and he don't want nobody on it, including one of the women who lives in the neighborhood who committed the unthinkable sin of walking her dog on the public path adjacent to his property, at which time Catledge became enraged and told her to...
Don't say it.
That he was going to... He threatened her. It was going to eat her dog if she trespassed again. But it gets better. Deputies responded to the call after the woman alerted them what had happened. About an hour later, the Catledge went onto the victim's property and began to threaten her and her family with a knife. Now he's on his way to jail. And he has to up the ante by telling deputies that he was going to, quote, beat the victim when he got out.
Hey, minor, just shut your mouth.
Dude.
I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way because I know you're a knife-wielding crazy man, but overall, just settle down. It's a walking path near your house, not on your property.
He looks kind of like the late Gene Hackman.
That guy's had a few cold ones.
Bright red.
Gene Hackman, yeah, he kind of does.
He does look a little like the late Gene Hackman.
Mm-hmm. He does not look happy in that photo either.
No.
I mean, when you yell to somebody's dog or somebody that you're going to eat their dog, may I hold a picture of him a little closer up? How old's Minor?
61.
61.
Yeah.
Imagine they show you that picture. You all can picture kind of what we're talking about. He does not look happy, but you show that picture and it says 34-year-old.
Right.
Just
right.
Minor, you need to take one of them classes to where, you just kind of calm down.
Imagine
anger management, bud.
Just sitting home and raging all day at people walking on your path.
Oh, God. Hey, at least he's able to sit home at 61. That'd be pretty tight.
A 76-year-old Washington, D.C. woman won a court case against her neighbor over marijuana smoke.
Mm-hmm.
She said the smell from Thomas Crackett's apartment was making her sick and affecting her sleep.
We've heard of this several other times with the apartment or condo where it's just like...
You're going to see this more and more now because of the new laws in states regarding marijuana use and whatnot. Judge ruled that even though Cackett has a legal license to buy and smoke marijuana, he doesn't have the right to disrupt his neighbor's enjoyment of her home. The judge effectively banned Cackett from smoking inside his own apartment or within 25 feet of her home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, you're going to see this more and more. I always give you the example of walking through a parking lot. And next time that you're walking through a parking lot of a grocery store or a box store, anywhere, just see if you smell weed or not. You always do. Is it just me? Am I just a weed magnet?
I'll give you one. I'm agreeing with you, and I'll take it one step further. We're about to enter roll your windows down into car season when you're stopped at the stoplight and start taking some whiffs.
Oh, yeah, when you're driving and just the car in front of you is smoking out, which is cool. I love smoking. Good. But when they're smoking out, it's right in your car, and you think, part of me goes, man, if I get pulled over right now, is the cop going to think that I was smoking weed?
Once that scent gets in you, it's,
So this guy's going to have to go down to where the dogs crap.
Probably, yes.
Right?
He's at least 25 feet away from her home so it doesn't,
Down near the poopy path.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Then you get the dog people who are going to be upset, and he's back in court again, Taco.
My dog is high. He's eating me out of home. House and home on biscuits.
Ain't no love boat. It's exciting and new. It's ship-rocked. All aboard to the Bahamas with onboard concerts from Hailstorm, Motionless in White, AWOL Nation, Sleep Theory, and more. Rock hard, vacation harder. You can score a balcony cabin for two. Access to all concert greets with the artists all while sailing the seas with Carnival Cruise Lines. Prize provided by Ask For Entertainment. Get ship-rocked and all the info at WJRR.com.